Hello there.
Hello, how are you, Jonny?
I'm not too bad. How's everything with you?
Very good now in Spain. It's great to be back here.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll start from the beginning. When did you decide that wrestling was for you then?
It was not an easy choice, especially coming back from like Spain, but I just loved it. I've always been a superhero fan. Like I had all the comics and action figures and stuff. So when I discovered wrestling, I thought it was like real life superheroes. So I wanted to be one of them.
Is there any wrestler that stood out to you that made you decide this is what I want to do myself?
Yeah, it would be Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
For me, it is like he is the first wrestler I probably ever watched, or like I remember watching, and it is just amazing to see him. So he's probably the one that ignited that fire in me.
Have you met him?
No, no, haven't had the pleasure.
Okay. So I watched a match that you had with Ricochet in Spain, and the fans over there. I watched you on NXT UK, of course, but then you watch yourself on NXT on shows in Spain, and the fans just non-stop. They're just so so excited, that crowd.
Yeah, it is. That match was really special anyway. It was the first important match in Spain. Let's say it was the first time that like a superstar came over from the States to Spain to wrestle someone from here,
Mhm.
and it was like one of these big matches vibe around it. So it was really special to be part of that.
Yeah, I mean, what's the wrestling scene like in Spain? Because I don't really know a huge amount about the Spanish wrestling scene, really.
It is just growing. There are not many promotions, so there's not a lot of work for wrestlers right now, right there. But
Mhm.
it is really growing. There are a lot of like very talented people growing up there in Spain. Like there are some schools I've been teaching in, and I think the future is amazing for them. I think they will be very good, very very good. So you will probably hear about them very soon.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's another famous wrestler from Spain, Glenn Jacobs. I believe he was born there. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, NXT UK though, you've faced some of the top guys there already. You faced uh, what it said on the YouTube channel. It said on the caption. It said your hero Brian Kendrick. Is he someone that you look up to?
Yeah, I still have his action figure.
Right.
So yeah, it was surreal. Like he's one of the ones I grew up watching in WWE. Like I remember him and Paul London wrestling Regal and Morrison and the Hardy Boys. It was one of those people that I grew up watching. So it was really really good to wrestle him.
Yeah, I know that we had. I think it was your debut match against Cassius Ono. And what was that to be the finally getting that experience on a WWE show?
It was great. I wouldn't have picked a better opponent for my debut, if I'm honest. Like he was one of my favorite independent wrestlers, and being able to share the ring with him in WWE was just like a dream. I remember watching him like I was in the ring, looking at all the WWE logos, the WWE universe and stuff, and then Cassius Ohno music hits, and I was like,
Mm.
"Wow, am I dreaming right now?" It was just really really good.
That's one thing I've always wondered about when it comes to wrestlers' entrance music. Do you get to say anything about what kind of music you'd want, or is that just something that's picked for you?
No, yeah, we can choose it. We can obviously, yeah, we can choose almost everything we do or everything we have, right? Like I am myself, and the only thing is that they help me be more myself. They help me try to discover how I am and what I want, or how I should move, or what kind of music should I get into the ring with, because
Hmm.
they're more experienced than I am, and I've never really cared about that a lot. So it's good to have that feedback.
Yeah, of course. So one of the matches I really enjoyed you having was against Ilya Dragunov. and he just seems like very solid worker. He just seems very stiff, well, not stiff in the ring, but he seems like quite a challenge, really.
Yeah, he is. I love wrestling him. It's probably my favorite match up to date. Like, also because of the story of the match. Like that match wasn't supposed to be on TV. That was just like for the live audience. And we both love wrestling so much that we decided to do like the kind of wrestling we do. Like, it doesn't matter if it's on TV or not. We just want to do the best match possible. So that's why probably it's also very special to me.
So is there different wrestlers? Do you change your style when you're fighting wrestlers of different sizes? Cassius Ohno or Ilya Dragunov, very different styles, very different sizes. Do you change the way you wrestle when you're against them?
Yeah, it is something I always try to do. I feel like every wrestler should try to adapt to their opponent. And if everyone does that, then you get like magic in the ring, because every match is going to be different. Every match is going to be special. So it is something I always try to do.
Yeah. Well, NXT UK is back this week on the network. How's it been doing shows in front of no audience?
It is obviously it is different, but sadly, back in my independent days, I've been working almost the same amount of people. So I could say I have experience with that. I have experience with doing stuff and not getting a reaction because there's no one there. And once you get in the ring, it is the same. You just have to wrestle someone and you have to try to win. So,
yes. Yeah, definitely. And you've wrestled former NXT champion Tyler Bate. Have you had the chance to face Walter yet?
No, I haven't wrestled Walter at any point.
I guess that's someone who you'd like to face.
Definitely, yeah. I would love to chop him.
Oh well. Do you think in the next 2 or 3 years or so, hopefully earlier, do you think that A Kid fighting for the NXT Championship, UK Championship, will be on the horizon?
It could be. My goal right now is just the Heritage Cup.
Okay.
It is something I want. So whenever I get that, then we can talk about NXT UK title. But definitely it's something I would love to.
Of course, yeah. Well, who's the Mount Rushmore of wrestling for you? Your Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
All right. I would say Bret Hart, Ric Flair. Those are the two clear ones. And then I would probably go with Daniel Bryan and Rey Mysterio.
Okay. Yeah, Daniel Bryan is certainly a very popular choice. Everyone seems to really think quite highly of him, and rightly so.
Yeah, he's in my opinion one of the best wrestlers in the world. Has always been. So that's probably why I picked him. Like, for me, Bret Hart and Ric Flair are the two opposites of what wrestling should be, in my opinion. Like, both very, very good in their style. And then you get like Rey Mysterio, which is the natural like charisma, and like everyone loves him. And then you get Daniel Bryan, which is probably the best technical wrestler in the world.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So you're very excited for the return of NXT UK, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. It's been something I've been looking forward to for 6 months now. So yeah. You can imagine.
Do you watch your matches back often, or?
Yeah, I try to watch as soon as I can, because like obviously you learn a lot from them. So that, like, when I started, that was the only way I could probably improve my game, because I wasn't able to train properly or anything. So watching those matches and just analyzing the mistakes and stuff was how I improved little by little. So it's something I still do.
Yeah. Is there anyone on the, if I could pick anybody from the current NXT roster from the US side, or just the entire NXT roster in general, who would you like to face?
I've always wanted to wrestle Kyle O'Reilly. He is a dream match for me, in my opinion. So that will be him.
Cool. Have you been on NXT yet, or have you not made an appearance at Full Sail yet?
No, not at all. Like I've only been in NXT UK for a year now, and yeah, the pandemic hit in March, so I was supposed to be there for like around WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Obviously, it couldn't. So yeah, I mean, hopefully in the future.
Yeah, hopefully. It'd be nice to see you on that show. Dominic Mysterio, is that someone who you might want to face one day as well? Now he's made his big debut and he's obviously making a name for himself. We get the opportunity to face Dominic Mysterio. I'm sure is something you would enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's great, and he's proved it. It was a really tough situation for him because obviously everyone is going to think about like his father and how great he is, but he's managed to switch it around and, as you said, make a name for himself. So he did really, really good job with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you back on the WWE Network. Looking forward to seeing you back in action. Where can we find you on social medias?
I am at akidwrestler, both at Twitter and Instagram, and that's the only social media I have.
Yeah, because I tried to find you on Twitter, and obviously looking for A-Kid Twitter just seems quite difficult. But I did find you in the end.
The hyphen is important. It's A-Kid. That's what is important.
Yeah. Well, I want to wish you good luck.
Thank you very much, Jonny.
Tournament, and thank you for joining me today, A-Kid.
Thank you, Jonny.
Thank you.